Just several hours ago, Reuters exclusively reported that, according to some sources, Ford doubles its F-150 Lightning pickup trucks production target on strong pre-launch demand. Of course, F-150 Lightning is Ford's electric pickup truck, and Electrek is asking if this may be enough. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily electric vehicle breaking news stories and ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage. And also, please give us thumbs up if you find this report interesting and useful. So Klayman and Joseph White several hours ago reported on Reuters that Ford Motor has doubled its production target for the F-150 Lightning electric pickup truck because of strong early demand for the full-sized electric pickup truck ahead of its 2022 launch, and the company plans to spend an additional $850 million to meet the target. Several people and suppliers familiar with the plans said. So when suppliers are talking about this is becoming already very interesting, because suppliers are the one who will supply materials. And also, my second amazement is this. Guys, when we go to like Ford F-150 groups on Facebook or forums, and you ask people, hey guys, would you buy an electric pickup truck by Ford electric F-150? Most people seem not to be very interested, and they are very close to gas cars, gas pickup truck with power and so on. But apparently now the demand is so strong that Ford wants to double, according to suppliers and according to Reuters sources. Several people familiar with the matter said, and spending additional $850 million to meet that target. The number 2 U.S. automaker is targeting annual production of more than 80,000 electric Lightning pickup truck F-150 in 2024, up from its prior target of more than 40,000 electric F-150 pickup truck Lightning. According to the sources who asked not to be identified, shares of Ford yesterday rose 1.3% on Monday. Here is a quote I want to share with you from Reuters. Reuters reports that they were pleasantly surprised by the demand for the Lightning, one of the sources said of Ford officials. Industry observers have questioned whether individual buyers will give up their gas-powered pickup for electric models, but commercial customers are pushing for electric trucks and vans to reduce their carbon footprint. See what's interesting happening. Just a few moments ago, I talked about this. When you ask in forums, would you guys buy an electric pickup truck, electric Ford F-150? Most people, individuals, seem not to be interested because they don't want to give up their gas-powered pickups for electric models. But apparently people in the industry, like in the construction industry, the commercial customers apparently are pushing for electric trucks and vans because this will help them to reduce their carbon footprint, and this will help them to cut their costs of gas and other related costs. So the ramp to the new production target includes plans to build about 15,000 electric Ford pickup trucks F-150 Lightning next year after the electric truck's spring launch, and 55,000 in 2023, a second source said, according to Reuters. Following the launch of the second generation Lightning in late 2025, the annual target is just shy of 160,000 electric pickup trucks from Ford. And I will have the link of Reuters report in the description of these videos, friends, for you to see. So the increase is on top of the 50% boost Ford outlined last November, the sources said. Driving the more optimistic targets is strong pre-launch demand for the vehicle, especially with commercial customers, the sources said. Here's a quote. We are excited with customer demand for the F-150 Lightning and already have 120,000 customer reservations, and we will continue to look for ways to break constraints and meet customer demand, Ford said in a statement. The company declined to comment further. Ford and other global automakers are racing to shift their gasoline-powered lineup to all-electric power under pressure from regions like Europe and China to cut vehicle emissions. US President Joe Biden has called for $174 billion to boost US EV production, sales, and infrastructure. In May, Ford outlined plans to boost its spending on electrification by 2030 by more than a third to over $30 billion. Ford also announced plans that month to form a battery joint ventures with South Korea's battery maker SK Innovation that would open 2 plants in North America. Ford's electric vehicle strategy is focused on leveraging its strongest brands, with the electric F-150 and Transit van joining the Mustang Mach-E SUV. The gas-powered F-150 pickup truck has been the top-selling vehicle in the United States for over 4 decades already, friends. Other automakers with plans to introduce electric pickups include General Motors and Tesla, as well as startups Lordstown Motor, Canoo, and Rivian. Ford actually owns a stake in Rivian. The increased Lightning production target has some suppliers worried about the extra investment that will entail and unsure the demand for electric pickups will meet Ford's expectation. Here's a quote. "It really puts suppliers in a dicey situation if their volume doesn't come true," said one supplier executive who asked not to be identified. This is why Reuters says the increased Ford electric Lightning pickup truck production target has some suppliers worried about the extra investment that will entail and unsure the demand for electric pickups will meet Ford's expectation. So the redesigned F-150 Lightning electric pickup truck, due in late 2025, is expected to be the first to employ Ford's new TE1 truck architecture, Auto Forecast Solutions previously said. The first generation Lightning pickup truck uses a platform that is heavily derived from the standard F-150. Now, let me tell you something very interesting. I want to also tell you what electric car community thinks about this. For example, Electrek has an interesting take on this from on its website, the link of which I will have in the description of this video. Electrek says, "We've been through this before. It's common for companies to drag their feet on electric vehicles for years while saying demand isn't strong enough, and then announce a compelling EV and then be blown away by how high demand is for their announced vehicles. While Ford is now rid of there is no EV demand CEO, they are now in the midst of the wow, demand is strong, then we have thought step. The F-150 Lightning is one of the most compelling vehicles coming out soon and has captured the imagination of a nation where the F-150 has been the best-selling vehicle for decades, best-selling truck for decades, like I said, for 4 decades. Everyone is talking about this truck and everyone wants it. Ford, you have captured lightning in a bottle with this truck, and now you need to make enough cars to capitalize on that, says Electrek. Electrek also says, we are generally happy with Ford's action on electric vehicles, at least recently. They do seem to be one of the companies doing a better job of it than the competition. They have created an entire engineering department dedicated to electric vehicles, and their current and upcoming electric vehicles are quite exciting. They allied with California to reduce emissions, while virtually all other automakers were calling for more emissions. So Ford is at least taking recent action, but this still is not enough, says Electrek. Only 6% of the trucks Ford makes in the next 5 years will be electric. The vast majority of Ford's trucks will still belch pollution and contribute to the climate emergency that the world is currently suffering from, and every one of those trucks will continue polluting for years or even decades down the line. These are problems we need to solve now, not later, and weak action like a few tens of thousands of vehicles is not nearly enough. While we're sure Ford was expecting positivity about this announcement, and they should get some, because doubling production is a big step, we have to do our normal thing and tell Ford that we still expect more than this. And also not only Ford, friends, but also other car makers. Thankfully, though, given the Ford has already raised production so much and still has 3 years worth of reservations to fill, we suspect that these plans will continue to get bigger once the Lightning pickup truck hits the road in earnest and gets great reviews, as we expect it will, and fleet managers start seeing savings. Big buyers will likely delay their gas F-150 purchases, thinks Electrek, until they can get their hands on an electric one. Ford is going to have to work even faster to change production over to electric if they want to keep these customers. We think they'll sell as many F-150 Lightning as they can make for the foreseeable futures. So, and we'll be ready to kind of report on headline for your next announcement, Ford. Let's go with 5 times next time, okay, says Electrek. And people are commenting and saying things like this is the problem when people think that legacy automakers are going to suddenly take over the EV leader. Basically, all who follow electric vehicles knew that the Lightning would be limited by how many Ford decided to produce. They could increase production 10 times and still sell basically everything produced, but they just won't, at least not for a long time. On the other hand, Tesla will only produce less than 100,000 next year if they have trouble ramping production. And no matter if you love or hate the Cybertruck, it will be the most produced and sold electric vehicle truck by far for a very long time. But I think in the next coming years, friend, we will see new trucks coming on, and I'm glad. Let them, more of them comes, and we have cleaner air with new electric pickup trucks, and it's good that the industries and individuals are slowly converting to electric pickup trucks. Well, friends, let me know your thoughts. This is Arben Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here for first time, please subscribe to our channel and give us thumbs up for this video, and ring the bell after you subscribe so you don't miss my next coverage. We provide breaking electric vehicle news every day, mostly Tesla and other Ford and Toyota electric vehicle news. And have a great day, everyone. I'll see you soon in our next report. I'll look forward to reading your comments and look forward for my next breaking story. I have a couple coming today.